Welcome back to the next part of the show, and some of the arguments that I against the idea that are every countries, if they contribute to the global issues, they will have a faster time to find out the solution. Yeah, it may be faster if they all work together. Okay, so more or less, better or worse, I don't know. But the gas, also they will work about for the gas and fossil energy consumptions. Oh, another idea against that, more nations get involved, and they will come up together with a solution, and easier to come up with solution. Right over here, I have explained to you. So those are some of my ideas. Those are some of my proofs to the statement for or against it. So you have to divide it up, so to have some groups right over there. So right now will be the exercise number 4. Express the arguments in the sentences using some of your phrases in the language box. Okay, so that is the language box. Is it? No, I don't know. So express the arguments in sentences. So you can do this by yourself. One thing that they had an example right over there, that they say one argument in favor. So you just gotta compare. Now, put together the phrases, some of the phrases in the exercise number 1. That in the second part of the show we did summary phrases, and put together with some of the ideas that you have found out in the board that we just done seconds ago. So we'll be moving on next. You can prepare it by yourself, that part. But the next part, they say that decide how you are going to start the essay, either with the general statement or a brief introduction to both sides of the argument. Write the introduction. So the introduction, it can be a general statement, or a brief introduction to the both sides. So as the writing that the writer did on page number 78, that is the short introduction. No, not to the both sides. General statement. That was the general statement. So you can bring both sides in your introduction. It can be like some may say that this thing is for, and the other may say something it is against. So put together, then you will say that that's the thing that we are going to discuss, or discuss about that. We're gonna talk about that now, or something like that. So in the form of like that, you can form that into your perfect writing and your introduction. Okay? So exercise number 6. Move it on. Here a little bit, then do it later. Okay, I hope. Decide whether you agree or disagree with the statement in the exercise number 3. Then write the second and the third paragraphs of the essay. Put the arguments that support your opinion into the third paragraph. Okay. Opinions that support your opinion. Okay. Argument that support your opinion into the third paragraph. Okay. So, the second one, the second paragraph, it is the one that is for, and the other one, it can be against. So you can decide which of them it is for or against. So it can be against first, then it is for, because when you move on to the next paragraph, you say have the phrase like on the other hand. So it will be moving on to the new topic. So it will contrast with the previous paragraph that you did. So it can be against first or for first. It is whether you decide. It is your decision. So put your arguments that support your opinion into the third paragraph. Okay. So it must be 2 of them. Okay, so just do it normally, like the writer did. This is the example. You can have some of the phrases like the same as how the writer expressed it. Now with the number 7, exercise number 7, write the final paragraph of the essay. Write the final paragraph. Then, if you did all of the previous paragraphs, please write the final paragraph, okay? Because they will have a list of mark it like the points that they will need some of the point for some of the paragraphs, okay? And points for the words that how you use the words, how do you form a sentence, so kind of like that. So the final paragraph of your essay, sum up and give your own opinion. Okay, so that part will be your part that you will decide which side are you on. Okay, so are you on against? Are you with the for? So you will decide. Okay, so with the phrases in the exercise number 1, sum up. In conclusion, unbalanced in my view, in my opinion, despite I feel that while it is true that it can be argued, however, the truth of the matter is, well, I firmly believe that. It's like just the same as the writing in the exercise number 6 on page number 78. So take that as an example to your writing, okay? Don't think that is yours, but take that as an example. So it will improve your skills. Exercise number 8. After you finish your writing, all paragraphs, there will be 4 paragraphs. Okay, first one, introduction. The 2 paragraphs will be the opinion of yours, and what are your for and against. And the last thing you gotta do, that is you have to check for your writing, okay? Now, they say that you have now written the first draft, okay? So that was just a draft. Everything you did before, it was just a draft, not yet a complete writing, okay? So, because it is a draft, so you have to count the words, okay? If you write between 200 and 250 words, that is okay. But if you write shorter than 200, do one of those things. Add more arguments to the paragraph 2 or 3 and or 3. Give more examples to your arguments in the paragraphs 2 and 3. Expand the introduction or the conclusion. So make it longer a little bit, but not too much, because if too much, you have to do some of these. Look for the unnecessary repetition because it repeats, maybe. Look for the words and sentences that you can cut out without spoiling the flow of the argument. So it must go smoothly from the top to the bottom, like I said before. Check out that the introduction and the conclusion aren't too long. Long, but not too long. That's how perfecto it is. Cut one or more examples that support your arguments. Cut one or more of the weaker arguments. So weaker arguments throw away. For the stronger, they will have a fight between 2 of them. Then you will have some decision at the end of the writing. Then check your work. If you tick all of your boxes right there, your writing is done, and you now can write the final copy of your essay. That is it for our writing lesson tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye, good night. Goodbye, good night. Now, I didn't tell you before that this water bottle, I drank before the show, and it still have the amount. I think that, yeah, there's the same amount from the whole top to the bottom. Write your writing, improve yourself.